20%. And you can communicate a lot with tone of voice, can't you? Let's experiment with that for a second here. I want you to picture an old lady. She's 93 years old. Her name is, what's a good old lady name?
Edna.
Edna, okay? Edna, that could be her name, Edna. And she's real, you know how old people, when they get old, they shrink? So she's real little and frail, all wrinkly. She's got white hair. It's so white, it's blue. She's got glasses with a chain. She's wearing a white sweater. And she smells like mothballs. Can you see Edna? Okay. Edna's going to say this word, and I want you to hear it through her 90-year-old lips. Here is the word that Edna is going to say to you. Can you hear it? The creaky little old lady voice. Now, Edna's 13-year-old great-granddaughter, who just got in trouble and got her cell phone taken away for a month, is going to say the same word. Any difference? Yeah, how would it sound out of a 13-year-old girl's mouth? What? Right? Take this off and it knows that, right? Tone of voice communicates a lot. And this one comes out over the telephone, doesn't it? Someone in front of you, you may not, you may say, don't take that tone with me. But over the phone, you hang it and say, God, what was their problem? They had a nasty tone of voice. Communicates an awful lot. See, what we're trying to do is add the pieces together so that you can pull it all together. And when we pace match, we're trying to get on the same level. And I don't know if you know this, but people feel comfortable when somebody who is like them is hanging around with them. We just naturally gravitate that way. How many of you remember that movie, Planet of the Apes? The good one, the one with Charlton Heston from 1968, I think, or 69. Remember that? Some of you have no clue, right? No, Mark Wahlberg was not. That was a sorry excuse. Remember Ape Lincoln at the end up in the... Never mind. I mean the good one. And there was a show on a while back, and it was the 30th anniversary, and they had all the characters that were still alive talking about that movie. And one of them, her name was Kim Hunter. She played Zira, one of the scientists. And she says, you know, it was the weirdest thing, because in that movie there was 3 types of apes, right? There was the soldiers who were the gorillas, and then the chimps were the scientists, and the politicians were the orangutans, right? Not a big stretch when you think about it today. But she said at lunchtime we'd all be in costumes, and they'd cater it. She says, and all the chimps all sat together, all the gorillas all sat together. Even in costume, we're drawn to people like us. And you know, when we mirror and we pace match, our job is to build rapport. The more we let them carry that, the more profound that conversation becomes. And some of you I know are busy people. You don't have time to sit there and have these long conversations. If you take the time to mirror and pace match, my promise is that the conversation goes that much faster because people think you're all there. So work on those techniques, mirror and pace match.